Hi, everybody. Welcome to the New York Music Festival. My name is Lili Roquelin. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer in New York City, and I will be your host this evening. We are featuring the best artists of New York City, and tonight we'll have Morrisania Band Project, Liz Hogg, Max and Los Americanos. I will also be performing a song in between each artist, and I will be interviewing them, and we will also have some Q&As at the end where you can ask questions to these amazing artists. So please stick around throughout the whole show. I am going to open the night with one of my songs. So much technology going on here. There we go. So the song I'm going to play to open the night is called Summer Rain. It's not summer quite yet, but I think it should come soon. We had a few cold days in the city. I'm trying not to fall off my chair too, that'd be great. There we go, Summer Rain, and I'll probably sing the end in French because I think that we have a few French-speaking viewers tonight. It's so warm, there's a heat wave, strong wind shakes the trees, the damp earth beneath my feet. My skin is glowing in the sun until a dark cloud shades me. The wind stops, calm before storm, birds quit singing, and here's the first drop of the summer rain. Our love has gone, and you always say that we'll fly away far to a world with our own. The freshness of the swing will make it all come back to life as the flowers were left to die. They will open once again, and the roses will bloom and shine. The wind stops, calm before storm, birds quit singing, and here's the first drop of the summer rain. Our love has gone, and you always say that we'll fly away far to a world with our own. Une pluie d'été en amour passé, et tu racontais qu'on s'envolerait loin pour notre monde parfait. Une pluie d'été, mon amour, je sais que la destinée peut nous amener dans ce rêve que l'on dessinait, dans ce rêve, pluie d'été. I am going to invite all three artists now so that we can say hello. So I'm going to invite them in, and then we will keep in the first artist that will be performing. So we have Morrisania Band Project, Liz, Hogg, and Max and Los Americanos. So I'm going to invite them in, and then we will keep in
There they are. Hi,
the first artist that will be.
That's great. I wanted to introduce the party by watching now. And then we're going to have Morrisania Band Project page first. So, hey Max, hey Liz, and hi Elisa.
I'm doing well.
It looks good, right? I think something looks
So I'm going to invite them in, and then we will keep in
Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, Liz and Max, I'm going to remove you, and I will see you later. And we're gonna keep Morrisania Band now.
You up, man? You can hit it.
So I think.
1, 2, 3.
Hey y'all, we're Morrisania Band Project, and this is our first virtual concert on the Instagram. If we look nervous, don't get fooled, because we ain't nervous at all. We're bringing you that funk, we're bringing you that soul, straight from the boogie down Bronx. I don't want to fight. I just want to love you, baby. We've been down this road, and we've seen this thing crash. I don't want to fight. I want to love you. So before we take off, take your foot off, baby. Cause you say you love me, but don't need to come in. Well, I say the same, and you say you don't want to fight. I just want to love you, baby. We've been down and go, and we see. I don't want to fight. I don't want to love you. So before we take off, take it to the home. You say you're patient, just give it some time. 3 years, 7 months, 51 days. Must be out of your mind. Time wasting no man, and you pay my dues. I'm here for the ride, baby. Morrisania Band Project, hitting you with a little funk and soul, maybe a little rock. What do we say to those people that get on our nerves, band?
Get out my face.
Say it again. Say it like you mean it.
Get out my face.
Woo!
1, 2, 2, ooh, ooh.
I'm giving you fair warning. You're not gonna like what I have to say, but you wasn't listening anyway. I hope you're listening good. I don't wanna have to repeat myself. Get out my face. Take yourself and go. Get out my face. I don't like you no more. Get out my face. Slow down now. Get out my face or I'm gonna go again. And my mama said she don't like you, and my days go up with you ain't ready. And I gave you fair warning, I was here to sign, not to cry. You wanna listen, baby, like you're listening now. Get out my face, take your shoes, get out my face. Baby, I don't like you more. Get out my face, blow it out now. Get out my face, or I'm gonna do hello. Get out my face, take you something more. Get out my face, I don't like you more. Get out my face, blow it out now. Get out my face, or I'm gonna do hello. Say it one more time. What do we call that?
Get out my face.
Can we hit y'all with maybe one or two more? What's our time looking like?
You have time. You have plenty of time.
Oh, okay. Okay, so after that, we're gonna hit you with a little inspirational music after we just put you out our face.
1, 2.
Wait, hold up. Let me introduce it. The name of this song is Put On Your Armor. And we wrote it during the pandemic last year. We were social distancing and all that. So it's really meaningful to us. And we hope it does a little something for you too. You ready, man?
1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Alright. with a friend. The righteous have been made. Put on your armor, be strong. Take up the shield of faith. Put on your armor, make your stand. And answer the question. What you going through? As long as they can take what they can. Oh my God, means everything. And now it's time to take your thing. Nobody cares how you feel inside. You got to find the truth and go on. Nobody cares for the sun. You got the power from your head to walk. Stand firm, make a positive. Rock your bell around your head. Stand firm, make a positive. The righteous lives in place. You don't know how to be strong. Take up the shield of faith. Put on your armor, take a stand. There's a path to the day. Thank you so much. How are you looking on time?
Oh, you can go ahead and play, let's see, one or two more.
I got one more for you. This one is a cover. Because if you know anything about Morrisania Band Project, you know we're award-winning and we've been running around tributing the Queen of Soul. Does anybody out there know who the Queen of Soul is? Anybody in this room know who the Queen of Soul is?
Yeah.
Is it Martha Stewart?
It is not Martha Stewart. It is Queen Aretha Franklin. So let's hit them with, this is the song that made me famous in my own head. You ready? And my band is going to be mad because I didn't record this. Don't kill me. Right? Oh, this is the keyboard player, Mr. Kevin Down. Hey, Kevin, look, say hey to Instagram.
Hey! Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
This song really makes you shake a little something. Especially when this band plays it. Let me hear that face, guys. That easy player, really. One, two, baby, that's what I feel now. Let's go this song exactly what it is. Step through the hips, a bit of a side to side. So we got to stop the time. Sitting out there in the time, think about everybody's losing a rock steady, baby. Let's go, exactly what it is. You're one of the in the issue of life, when it is a life piece of life, it's supposed to be ready to come by. When my hands up in the air, when the power is not there, what time is it this way? Rock baby, always try to rock steady. Where's the rest of the baby? Rock steady, rock steady. Let me tell you how we do it in New York City. Come on, I gotta put the time on my drummer man over there. That's just the one thing nobody wants wrong. Y'all also shy for Instagram. Ready for the next show. And we are Morrisania Band Project. We like to thank Lili and the New York Music Festival for our very first virtual Instagram event. And we mean virtual, but never the Instagram. What it is. What it is. What it is. Thank you, Ben.
Welcome.
Should I curtsy? I'm a curtsy.
All right.
I don't know. Hey, Lili.
Great job.
Thank you.
Are you ready for a few questions?
I guess I'm ready for a few questions. They can't hear, but so you can ask me secret questions about them. I'll tell you everything I know.
So first I wanted to introduce the band a little bit more for the viewers and who, you know, we're gonna have this video posted afterwards, so everybody will be seeing this video afterwards. Morrisania Band Project is based in the Bronx, in the neighborhood of Morrisania. And they're an award-winning musical collective that covers a blend of funk, rock, and soul, as everybody just could hear. And their mission is to add vibrancy to the Bronx through music, community engagement, and social initiatives. And they have performed really big stages, such as the 2019 Summer Concert Series, which they presented, the Bronx Night Market, and the Queens Night Market. All that. And
they got the Queens Night Market and Bronx Night Market.
So I was wondering if we could, let me see if I say, yeah. Could we see the band? Are you able to introduce us to the
Yes, I can show you the band. So, can you see me? Wait, I'm gone. Okay. My name is Elisa Carmona. I am the lead singer, and sometimes I do backgrounds. And right here, can you see them?
Yes. Yeah, by the way, you are sideways. I just didn't want to interrupt your play, but
I know, we're sideways.
That's okay.
This is Kevin Bell on keyboard.
Nice.
Gonna wave to the people. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't do that to them. And right over here Can you see him? On bass.
Yeah,
We have
great
Mr.
job.
Gregory
Got a
Baffin.
little light behind me, but how are you?
Hi.
And I commend you on your ukulele. It was very good playing
Oh,
on your
thank
ukulele.
Now, he
you.
said he enjoyed your performance. And so the person that makes the most noise in here
Mm-hmm.
is Mr. Wazzy Moody on drums.
Hey,
Yay.
hey.
Awesome. You
Hello
guys
out
sound
there. Thank you
amazing.
for having us. Thank
Well,
you
thank
so
you
I
for
much.
say thank you.
performing. It's an honor. My goodness. So
Thank you
this
so
is
much.
awesome. So I was wondering, how long has the band been together? Has it always been the same bandmates? And how did you guys meet?
Well, we formed in 2016. There are two original members here, but the other two we've worked with extensively, so they were like naturals to this band. Like when they came, I think everybody we worked together for at least 3 years or more. So we kind of had a respect for each other, and well, I had respect for them. I don't know how they feel about me. No, they love me, I think.
It's yeah, I can see you guys have great chemistry. It sounded really amazing. I hope that we'll get to hear you guys live very soon outdoors, hopefully. I hope so. And
Oh, yes, we love live performances.
yeah, and who are your influences for you, Elisa? Who are your influences?
My influences are Jesus Christ, Cardi B, and my mama.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the best. Mm-hmm. So I am I'm going to tell people. So while we're performing, we shared your tip jar links, and everybody use the tip jar again in the chat room. And it's a PayPal.me /MBT Music, and then Venmo at MZ Carmona, CARMONA. Please support the band and New York City live music, everybody. And so, where should fans find you? I mean, they obviously here on Instagram, and are you guys on Facebook as well? Should people look for you on Facebook?
We are on the Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram.
Yay,
Um,
everywhere. That is
just hit us up at Morrisania Band. Put those two words together, no spaces, and you can find us.
That's wonderful. So I am going to remove you here in a second, and if you're able to stick around until the end so that you can join the Q&As if we have audiences that have questions, also that we can chat in between the musicians for a few minutes at the end, that would be great. And great performance
Definitely.
again. Thanks to
Thank
the
you.
band, and
Even
I
though we
hope
were
to meet you
sideways.
guys
Thank
in
you.
perform in person soon. And I'll see you at the end for the Q&As.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
That was really amazing, guys. I hope you all got to catch a little bit of this. If ever you missed it, it will be on IGTV tonight at the end of the show. So before I invite Liz, who's an amazing guitarist, and she plays everything. So I'm a little bit nervous to play in front of her, but hopefully I won't sound too bad. I am going to play another of my songs. And let me move this. There we go. So the songs I'm playing on my ukulele are off my album Be Inspired. This is right here. There you go. And I normally play the piano. I play mostly the piano, not as much the ukulele. Ukulele is a little more recent, but I do have a few fun songs on it. So I guess I'm supposed to play this with my capo. So Petunia's song, this is what I'm playing. This song is about a little dog. So it can be for a dog, for a cat, maybe other pets like rabbits or guinea pig. I have a guinea pig, so, but his name is not Petunia. So, so there we go. I'm going to play Petunia, and I hope that you like it. she's got pretty much no flaws. Ooh, Petunia. She's quite delicate and she's pouty, loving and almost never snotty. Ooh, Pétunia. Ce n'est pas une fille ordinaire, ses yeux nous parlent, c'est très clair. Ooh, Pétunia. She's always ready to give you startles when you need her to walk through puddles. Ooh, Pétunia. Ce n'est pas une fille ordinaire, ses yeux nous parlent et c'est très clair. Ooh, Pétunia. That's the girl out of the ordinary. She can talk, it's not imaginary. Ooh, Pétunia. They say it's no good having a name in a song. Well, if Lennon sang about Julia, I can write for Petunia. Ooh, Pétunia. Ce n'est pas une fille ordinaire, ses yeux nous parlent, c'est très clair. Ooh, Pétunia. That's a girl out of the ordinary. She can talk, it's not imaginary. Ooh, Pétunia. They say it's no good having a name in a song. Well, if Lennon sang about Julia, I can write for Petunia. And you go, this was Petunia's song. And everybody that's watching right now, let me not break my ukulele here. Everybody that's watching, you can find out more by going to my profile and on my website, on the link in my bio. There are all the music links. And you can do donations too, and also support the New York Music Festival that way. So we are ready to welcome Liz. And before she comes in, I would like to actually introduce her if I find what I need here. So Liz Hogg is going to join us in a second. Liz is an American guitarist and composer. She plays many string instruments and mostly classical guitar and electric guitars. Tonight she'll perform some originals on the electric guitar. Liz has toured 12 countries. She's played festivals and concert halls such as Lincoln Center and Carnegie Hall. She received international grants and awards. And to quote the Bushwick Music Daily, her playing has been further characterized as strong, precise, and powerful. So let me invite Liz here. There she is. You ready?
Yes. Hello,
So excited
everybody.
to hear you.
Thanks for the introduction. Liz Hogg from Brooklyn, streaming today from Poughkeepsie, New York. I'll be playing 5 songs, 5 originals, and then do an interview with Lili. Thank you. That was called Sexy Fisherman, and the next song is called All Concealment is Treachery.
Always look down, face to the ground. Find where you're lying. Are you kiss my forehead 60 chances, kiss my forehead 60 times. Tell me about the future legends, tell me how to make them work. Turn it soft as long as good, gets it easier every time. About the future legends, tell me how to make them rhyme. Turn it soft as long as good, it's easier every time.
Thank you. This one's just going to be guitar and voice. It's an old song called Drifters.
Everything happens now. Everything happens here. Everything happens
Cause one thing is clear. People drift and cowards break hearts, 1,000 to all lost. People drift and cowards break hearts, opportunities missed and waiting dead. Dead. Everything is tricks to now. Only point to run is to the ground. I want everything right now. Start with things and turn it round. People drift and cowards break hearts, 1,000 it's all lost. People drift and cowards break hearts, opportunities missed and waiting dead. Thank you. So I'm playing a new guitar that I found on the street, and it's a little wonky, but I just like the way it sounds. But anyway, I keep forgetting that it's a hollow body, so it doesn't quiet itself when I tune. So sorry about that. All right, so I have 2 songs left, and they go into each other. They're called The Man Who Never Stood Alone and Monastery. And all the songs I just played are available, streaming and whatnot, and you can also buy them at my website, lizhogg.com, and tips greatly appreciated, yada yada. Thanks for listening. My next show is next Friday, the 9th at 7 p.m., which is a classical guitar concert. So these last 2 songs, again, they're called The Man Who Never Stood Alone and Monastery, and then we'll have a short interview. Thank you. Thank you.
Very nice. Wow, that was really tripping. I love it.
Thank you.
It's experimental. So you said you found that guitar on the street. That's crazy. What kind of guitar is it?
You know, I'm only guessing, but it doesn't have a brand name, a model name. It's like just completely black. It looks like it was scratched out.
Yeah.
But from my research, the only guitars I found that look remotely like it are this reissue of the 60s brand called the Telstar.
Oh.
So I think the brand is Telstar, or at least like a knockoff of it.
A knockoff. Yeah, it looks like kind of like a vintage style, right?
Yeah. It just
Reminds
doesn't
me
sound like any other guitar I have, so I wanted to.
Remind me like a 1960s guitar kind of style.
Yes.
The design, right?
Yes.
Very cool. So let's go through a few questions so that we can get to know you a little bit more.
Sure.
So how long have you been living in New York City? I think you said you're in Brooklyn. And where are you from originally, if you're not a New Yorker?
I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised, and I still live there. So
Yay!
that's it.
Perfect. And so I read a lot about you, and everybody, if you want to know more about Liz, you go to her website, Liz Hogg, HOGG.com. So you've performed internationally. Which was your favorite country to perform in? I mean, I saw that you performed in Japan, which sounds crazy. So I was wondering, with all your experience, which was your favorite country or the best experience you had?
Portugal.
Portugal.
Yes, to most people's surprise.
That's pretty interesting. I mean,
yeah.
They love music, right? So
yes, and it's the closest European country to us, so it's a great place to land.
Yeah.
And kind of from and to come back to when you come back. Yeah. So like I would always start off there, and it was just like so easy to make friends. There are so many venues in Lisbon and Porto, and they just like really respect music there. Yeah. I mean, lots of Europe like respects music and everything, but they like really thirst for it. I think, I'm not sure why exactly, but more than like Spain, for example, who has like maybe a richer musical history,
Yeah.
but they don't thirst for it as much. They're not as, you know, like as much wanting it. They're like, oh, another guitarist, who cares? We've seen plenty.
That's really cool. That's gonna make all of us watching and the other musicians watching. We're gonna want to do a book a show in Portugal when everything, when we can travel again. And so what have you learned the most thanks to making music in the city? I mean, you grew up in New York, so for you it's probably more like some, I don't know if you're aware of how much we can get from the city because you've always been here and you probably like get very nurtured by it. But why do you feel that for you, what is different about New York?
I think just the level of artists. There's, you know, so many talented people. So it just keeps you, you know, sharp. Whatever people do here, like they're the best at it. You'll find the best chefs, the best, I'm sure you'll find the best, any position you can think of. Probably the best sumo wrestler is in New York and not, you know, Japan. I don't know. That's what I think about New York. Like the best everything is here. So it's just like constantly being surrounded by that will make you better, or just insecure.
That's very interesting. Yeah. And did you find that in the world, in the like dozen of other countries, did you find a place that had something a bit like New York, maybe London, or what did you think?
Yeah, good question. London would make sense, but I never went there to tour actually. But certainly like my favorite musicians, most of them came from England. So I would say London probably. But from places I've toured, probably Berlin was like the closest to New York in terms of like number of artists, number of things going on, like constant input.
That's interesting because I see Berlin as a very clubbing city. I don't necessarily see it as like, you know, like instrumentalist type of like singer-songwriter type of thing.
Yeah, you're right. It is more clubby, but there is that scene as well. You kind of just have to, luckily I knew people who could introduce me to it, but yeah, most people I know who aren't musicians, they kind of have trouble finding it, but there was a big scene there, at least 6 years ago.
Yeah. And so you were playing some really interesting things tonight. Can you show us or tell us your setup? It sounded to me where you had a few pedal effects, but did you have any like looping station going on? It sounded really complicated.
I can actually just show you, I guess. I can't see what you can see, but that's probably showing up.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love seeing music gear. I love it.
So those are 4 pedals. I do use a looper pedal, but I only use single loops.
Oh.
So I'll basically like record a track and then just play over that track.
Yeah, so you pre-record it and then you press play and then you just play live with some kind of track. Yeah, very cool.
Right.
And so like I introduced you earlier, you play so many different instruments. Which is your favorite guitar?
I only own 4 electric guitars, which is really not many. And they're also different, but yeah, I probably like my SG the best.
Oh,
just because it's so playable.
Yeah.
And it's given me the least amount of setup issues, intonation issues. But there are a bunch of guitars I want to own. Like, I don't own any super expensive electric guitars, so.
You don't have a Les Paul?
No. I want to get a Stratocaster.
Yeah.
And a Telecaster. And a Rickenbacker and a lot of stuff, but. Yeah,
they are re-releasing, I'm sure you know, the Gibson Les Paul and I think a few other lines. They're re-releasing and making them the exact same way from like the 60s. I saw I saw some of it. It's like pretty amazing. The thing is that the electronic is better now, so it's pretty exciting. I don't play electric guitar. My father is a guitarist, so I know about, and from having bands and guitarists with me, I love like knowing about and hearing about this stuff. It's such a really cool instrument. And so you've performed for a lot of acclaimed projects. And which was your favorite, and which one was the most challenging?
Like, which was my favorite ever performance?
Yeah, or a project, or show, and which was your favorite, and which was the most difficult, the most challenging?
Okay, so yeah, I think my most favorite would be, I think the first time I ever went to Europe in 2014, and one of the first shows I played was still like one of the biggest places I've ever played. I played at Casa de Musica in Porto, and I played with a drummer, which I don't often do. So it was just like really like crazy and fun, and lots of people came, and people really liked it, and it was outdoors, and it was just like a big rush because it was one of those first experiences. And it just felt like very easy. The most difficult was probably when I was, I think I was a sophomore in undergrad, and I wanted to be the guitarist for this production of a Leonard Bernstein opera, and I wasn't good enough yet, but I was like really obsessed with getting the part. So like I auditioned once, and the guy was like, no, and then I like made him hear me again, and he was like, okay, barely. And throughout the whole thing, I just had to like really work hard, and it was kind of a struggle. Yeah. And I kept having to like prove myself and be like, nope, I got this part. And like he kept almost wanting to like cut the part, but I did it. So that was challenging, but fun.
Yeah. Oh my God, auditioning is just so crazy. And talking about auditions, so I have just one more question, and then we'll talk about where we can find your music. So did you find throughout your career that either during auditions or shows that you were often the only woman to do what you do and competing with against a large number of men?
I mean, yeah. Most guitarists are men. Most musicians probably still are men.
Yeah.
It doesn't really bother me, as long as they're nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
that's how we usually
that's really
feel.
all that matters. You can be a nice man or not a nice man. So no, it hasn't really made me feel any certain ways, unless it was like, they were being like a boys club about it, which hasn't actually happened that much,
Yeah,
but.
it depends what crowd we're in. I see it because I do a lot of production. I had to, production is a 98% men, and so I had to just show, hey, I know what I'm talking about with this. So now listen to what I'm hearing, and so I had to fight about some things sometimes, and it was frustrating, but and I think back then I didn't realize it was because I was a young woman, but now I can see clearly, like often we have to work harder as women. And so I admire you because you have, it takes so much confidence and to do what you do and just go out there and say, look, even though there's like 12 men and like 2 women in your audition or whatever, you're like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to prove that I'm good. And that's the most important. And that's pretty awesome. So we should upload you. And so last question. So you are on Instagram and it looks like you're everywhere, and you have many releases. So tell us where we can find your music and where you would like the fans to find you or contact you.
Instagram is fine. Since we're on Instagram right now, it's just Liz M. Hogg. You can message me there, or follow me. If you're looking to support me, the best is still buying physical products, which you can do at my website, lizhogg.com/music. You'll see it there. There's a shop. And every purchase comes with the MP3s and everything. And Otherwise, I'm like everywhere, you know, all the streaming platforms.
Yeah, I always tell people, you know, go find Liz music on all streaming platforms. But if you only stream, make sure you stream a lot and you share it. That's what I tell people. That tries to compensate a little bit for the lack of sales. That's awesome. So everybody, please stick around until the end. We're going to do some Q&As if anybody has questions, or we can just hang out and musician, and then we'll say goodnight. And so I'm going to remove you now, and I'll see you later. And thanks again for performing. It was really amazing.
All right. Thank you.
See
Thanks
you later.
for listening. Bye.
All right, everybody. Before I welcome Max from Max and Los Americanos, I'm going to play one last song. Hope everybody's having a good night. If you missed the show, you'll be able to see it on IGTV, and I know the IGTV usually gets a lot of plays, so please do that. My ukulele is a little, this room is really hot, and my ukulele, I'm not very happy about it. So the song I'm going to play is from my previous album. For those that don't know about me, this is my latest album, Lili Roquelin, Be Inspired, and you can go on my Instagram and go to the link on my profile to get links to listen to my music. So I'm going to play a song from my previous album, Beautiful Sun. It's actually a song that I originally wrote and recorded and produced on the piano. And one second, I'm having a, okay, I had to stop that, that was distracting. And sorry. And it's also a music video, and I have plenty of music videos on YouTube, so check them out on YouTube. This is called The Only One, and I'm doing a special ukulele version today. You forget all your heartaches, that's really brave. Everything isn't set to break, always a new day. You forget all his mistakes, that's very sane. There's no need to drift away, always a new day. And there is someone you already like, and knows how to take care of your heart. He is the only one who makes your eyes bright, the only one who makes you feel yourself, the only one. As you have no hope left, the only one that makes you believe you could love again. Get away from the fray, no reason to stay. Everything is full of pain, it's never too late. And there is someone you really like, and knows how to take care of your heart. 'Cause he is the only one that makes your eyes bright, the only one that makes you feel yourself, the only one. As you have no hope left, the only one that makes you believe you could love again. One day you say they are evil, when
he comes around, you'll never drown. When he's around, you'll never drown. 'Cause he is the only one that makes your eyes bright, the only one that makes you feel yourself, the only one as you have no hope left, the only one that makes you believe in life, in life. And there you go. If you want to hear this song or see the studio version and the music video, it's on YouTube. Lili Roquelin, The Only One. I am going to welcome now, and hi everybody, by the way. Please everybody stick around until the end for Q&As. I'm going to welcome Max Di Baggio, I hope I'm saying the name properly, from Max and Los Americanos. Max is the lead singer, guitarist of the band Max and Los Americanos, an indie pop fusion alternative music group based out of Jersey City, Hoboken, and Manhattan. So let's welcome him. There he is, you.
Hey.
Very excited
Hi.
to hear you play, and have a good time, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
Can you see me all right?
Yes, we see you perfectly. Looks awesome.
All right. And can you hear me? See me and hear me all right, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. If he's wrong, you can make it with nothing. You can make it with nothing at all. We learn from others all the things we know. They show us pictures of and our world. Is that alright if you hear okay? When the days are cold and the nights are long, you say to yourself, I can't wait to get back home. Oh, it's been so long. Tomorrow at the break of dawn, if I could go. Oh, I gotta be home. I gotta be home. So many around, but I feel alone, so alone. When the weeks are past, but it feels like years. It feels so long. 7 o'clock comes and I hear you clear, and I thank you all. Oh, I gotta be. Oh, I gotta be. When the days are cold and the nights are long, you say to yourself, I can't wait to get back home. It's been so long. Oh, I gotta be. Oh, I gotta be. Thank you, Lili, for doing this. This is awesome. Thank you for having me, by the way. How long must we wait? The world is going gray, and we still standing here, waiting there for the rain. Well, we must always wait till all is apart. It's a long that doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to wait and wait. It's a long that doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to wait and wait. As we see clouds come, we freeze in high emotion. We don't seem to understand. It's like calling for freedom. But we must always wait till all falls apart. It's a long road ahead. Doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to wait. It's a long road ahead. Doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to wait. Thank you. Sounds all right there?
Yes.
Just give me a shout out when you want me to stop.
Well, yeah, you have plenty of time. You have until about like 8:35 or 8:40. Yeah, plenty of time.
But I don't even know what time it is. So I'll
You
just
can
play. Just let
play
me.
like 2 to 3 more.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Woke up this morning, turned on my TV, but no one seems to care what they see. I see girls fly, I hear people scream, but no one cares what they see. Turn your head, and you will see what you see. Don't get me wrong, I love my TV, but I wish there were more fresh guys and clean. I see girls fly, I hear people scream, but no one cares what they see. Turn your head, and you will see what you see. No one cares, that's what they see. No one cares, that's what they see. No one cares, no one cares. No one cares, that's what I see. Baby. Let me see. I'll do a little inspirational song, I guess. What do you call it?
Okay.
It's that time of the year when we feel so nostalgic. You think about what they could have done. Oh, yeah, so dramatic. Then we go on criticizing all we've done. Furthermore, we beat ourselves by putting down all the conflict. So have a little faith in yourself. Happy for the day you've accomplished. No one else but yourself in the night you felt your happiness. So have a little faith in yourself. Happy for the day you've accomplished. No one else but yourself in the night you felt your happiness. So have a little faith in yourself. things you've accomplished. No one else for yourself in the life that you have lived.
Change the subject.
She says for answers in a smoking room, full of strangers you don't even know. They will tell you what you want to know about life and to drink or two. She looks for love in the darkness. She looks for love in the dark. She wonders, wonders and wonders, but she's all alone tonight. She looks for love in the darkness. She looks for love in the dark. She wonders, wonders and wonders, but she's all alone tonight. Early evening, going crazy herself to find herself someone else's man. Now it's morning, don't know what to say. Bad you feel, will you do it again? She looks for love in the darkness. She looks for love in the dark. She wonders, wonders and wonders, but she's all alone tonight. She looks for love in the darkness. She looks for love in the dark. She wonders, wonders and wonders, but she's so alone tonight. She searches for answers in a smoking room, full of strangers she don't even know. She looks for love in the darkness. She looks for love in the dark. She wonders, wonders and wonders, but she's so alone tonight. She looks for love in the darkness. She looks for love in the dark. She wonders, wonders and wonders, but she's so alone tonight.
Thank you, thank you. I think I got two more, right?
Let's see. Yeah, 2 more is good. Yeah.
All right.
I gotta tell you something you might not understand. And I live my soul, I live my soul. oh my Lord. No more, no more, no more darkness in my head. Only sunshine all day, yeah. No more, no more, no more darkness in my head. Only sunshine all day, yeah. No more, no more darkness in my head. No more, no more darkness in my head. No more, no more, no more darkness in my head. No, no, no more darkness in my head. No, no more.
Thank you, thank you. And I left my very new song for last.
Okay,
I hope
great.
you guys-
We're excited to hear it.
I hope you guys like it. No, no, I'm not broken, but I've fallen. I've been lying to myself by thinking that the past don't matter. But then I face a smell of sound, takes me back to a time in my past. No, 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 I'm not broken, but I've fallen. No, 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 I'm not broken, but I've fallen. Like when I saw you in the market and you smiled, it took me back to a time of innocence. When love was free to create a world apart from the living. No, 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 I'm not broken, but I've fallen. No, 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 I'm not broken, but I've fallen. I roll butterflies and so I gotta say he was blinded. It was so right before you got darkness. No, 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 I'm not broken, but I'm falling. No, 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 I'm not broken, but I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling. No, 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 I'm not broken, but I'm falling. I roll butterflies, they're so I gotta say he was blinded. No, 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 I'm not broken, but I'm falling. No, 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 I'm not broken, but I'm falling. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So let's ask you a few questions so we can get to know you a bit better. So Max and Los Americanos. So obviously you are Max. And did I say your last name correctly? Is it DiBiagio?
Biagio. DiBiagio.
Okay. All right. I think I got it right. And
Very close though.
yeah, I'm originally from France, so I'm gonna like always done that. Yeah, it's always gonna be like a French accent in there somewhere. So your bandmates obviously are not here tonight, and how have you met them? I mean, I watched some videos, and everybody watching this now or later, please visit Max's Instagram and his YouTube videos, and the band sound amazing. How have you guys met?
How what? Met?
Yeah.
The band itself, actually through, which is, I always tell people that, you know, a lot of people complain about open mics. And actually, that's where I met my band. And, you know, don't be fooled by open mics, you know. There's some really good talent going there.
Very cool. What open mics were they? Which one was it?
It was actually, it was two. It was the Maxwell in Hoboken, which Maxwell is gone, by the way.
Yeah.
And there was one by Nick Shibata. I think you know Nick. Freaking fabulous. He does one. He was doing one at Course Crew in Jersey City.
Very nice.
But of course, that happened.
So you guys been together for a while, the whole band?
Took me a while.
Have you guys been together for a long time, the band?
Well, we've gone through a lot of changes. Actually, the band started with like 8 members, and now we're 3.
Okay, well, you know, sometimes go back to basic. It's, you know, the more people, the more you have to manage.
Yeah. No, it's a little, yeah. It was too much, and then I have between my drummer and my bass player, I have people that really cover a lot. Like they play very well and they know their instrument very well. So like they actually cover a lot of instrumentation that, you know, I'm not able to do while I'm playing the guitar and singing. So they take on a lot of the piano, the percussion at the same time with the drums, and you know, the bass does a lot of really cool stuff too.
And on your recordings, by the way, everybody, if you go to Max's profile, you can go to it. The band Spotify link is in his profile. So all the recordings, was it all the whole like 3 of you that recorded everything?
What at the same time?
On the album, on your music that's on Spotify,
yes.
Is it the band that have recorded everything, or did you also have session musicians?
No, it's just the band. It's just actually everything that's been recorded. Actually, I have an album and 3 singles, and all of that was recorded right here in my living room where you see me.
Oh, it sounds pretty good. I like it. It's pretty fun and it's danceable, and I really like it. It's a great vibe.
No major production. It was basically almost live. Everything was basically 1 or 2 takes. So,
yeah, you have great chemistry. Sound tight. That's pretty great. And so, are you from New York?
I'm in I grew up in the Hudson County of New Jersey. Okay. But I'm originally from Chile, actually.
Oh, from we say Chile or Chile?
Chile in the language, but Chile in Chile. American.
Okay.
But
yeah.
But a lot of times, yeah, I grew up here. I'm basically a New Yorker, baptized by.
Yeah.
Baptized by.
Yeah, very, very awesome. So, so you've been in New York for a long time, and what do you feel that you've learned thanks to making music in the city?
Oof. I think probably music have taught me a lot from everything, from how I even live. It taught me something that's really cool that I learned that we have, it's like a music family. whenever you meet, in the studio, it's like, yeah, I play too, like right away there's a connection, and right away we gather or whatever, talk,
Yeah.
and it's awesome.
It's a wonderful community. That's pretty cool. And I know over there in Hoboken there's some great community. I like going to play there. So what is your favorite guitar to play on?
You're looking at it.
That's the acoustic one. Huh? I can't
The guitar, I've written every song I've written with, pretty much. It's been with me for a long time. I just had it fixed too. I thought I wasn't going to have it today, but it's a Takabini.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, very nice.
It's
mirrored.
Japanese.
I know this one. I've seen it around. That's so nice. So you've had it for a long time. It's like your
For
partner.
a very long time.
It's your music partner.
Yes, it definitely is. It hurt me when I had to set it up.
Yeah. All right. So where should everybody find you? So I already mentioned your Instagram, your Spotify. Is there any other place where you would like fans to go find you and talk to you?
I mean, the best thing is to, if you want to support me, just download, buy my album on Spotify or any of the other music services that you use. Add me to your list, to your playlist, and all that stuff like that.
Yeah,
YouTube,
and everybody share it, because that's just streaming it once just doesn't help.
That you don't even have to sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you don't even have to spend money. Just add us to your lists and stuff. Like, just give us that. You know what I mean? I think that's a huge help for us.
Exactly. That's what I tell everybody. All right, everybody. I am going to invite back, so you can stay here, Max. I'm going to invite back Liz and Elisa, so we can chat and take any Q&As from the audience, any questions you guys have for the artists, and then we will be saying goodnight. So let's see if their girls are here. There they are. There we go. There they are. We're waiting for Elisa to take the invite. Let me see if it went through. Oh, there she is. There she is. There's everybody.
Hey.
So if anybody has questions, here are the artists. So we had Morrisania Band Project with Elisa right here. And then we had Liz Hogg tonight. And we had Max from Max and Los Americanos. I saw that we had about 47 people that were watching overall. I don't know if I guess the eye up there doesn't tell us exactly. And so between all of us, it was about 47 people. So that's very cool. And then the video will be posted on IGTV. So we will be getting a lot of plays here. So I see Jack is here. Jack, do you have any questions for the artists? And if not, we can just chat and I can ask maybe more questions. I know sometimes people are shy to post a comment or question in there. So anyhow, I guess I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna start with Elisa. Elisa, what is your favorite song ever, and what song do you wish you had written yourself?
Probably Sing a Song. Is that by the Carpenters, I think?
Oh yeah.
It just makes me happy. I learned it from Sesame Street, and it makes me happy.
That's awesome. Yeah, this is awesome. How about you, Liz?
My favorite song is Untitled Number 12 by John Frusciante.
Oh, that's a great title. That's awesome.
It's from his first solo album. And song that I wish I wrote, I just thought of it right now, but probably like a lot of Beatles songs, like In My Life by the Beatles, the song I wish I wrote.
Yeah.
Favorite one.
That's definitely one. So how about you, Max?
Favorite song? Jesus. I would say it will be an area. It will be Nessun Dorma, I think.
And is that the song you wish you had written too?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So for me, so I love the contemporary pianist. It's instrumental music. Ludovico Einaudi. His music is like a mix of Philip Glass and Radiohead, and it always takes me, and it's like it stirs things when I listen. It's so emotional, and I've seen him live 3 times and met him, and it was like, oh, like I had to meet God. And his song is called Time Lapse, and it's really, really beautiful. So much dynamics and progression in his music. So we have people here, and it looks like they're just watching. Anybody I see, Jeannie, Jack, and then we have whatever names are those. Is that a name? Gary Halima, yours. If you guys have questions for the artist, I know you guys are watching for a while. I saw you in there. But if you're too shy, then we're just going to say good night so we can go have some dinner and chill. So I'm going to count to 5, and if nobody posts a question, we're going to say good night. En français, in French, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, everybody's just too shy. Okay, well, thanks for participating, guys. That was really awesome. It sounded great. And listen, I know at some point there was some streaming, like you could tell it was streaming, but that's just Instagram and it's Saturday night. But the video, I'm going to post the video as we hang up. And so you guys have a great night. I hope we get to meet very soon in person, and I hope to see all of you guys live and that we could share a stage. And I'm hoping that with the New York Music Festival that we could make an actual real festival in person soon. We don't know when, of course, but anyhow. So you'll be welcome to play again. So everybody have a great night, and thank you for playing. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Good
night.
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 There we go, everybody. I hope that you had a good night. I hope you had a wonderful night, and you should be able to watch this video again and support the artists that you saw tonight. Again, it was Morrisania Band Project from the Bronx, Liz Hogg in Brooklyn, and Max and Los Americanos in Hoboken. And you also heard a few songs of mine, which are on my album Be Inspired. And so check it out. Go on my profile on my website to get the streaming link and stream and share it a lot. And I hope to see all of you very, very soon. You have a wonderful night and a great weekend. Bye.